So you want a Grand Seiko but can't afford one. What do?
Easy. Rob a bank or mug someone.
Good God, who did I marry? No, you build a fake like I have. Sorry, homage sounds much more classic. So you build a homage like I have. Now let's check her out. Introducing my Grand Seiko Homage Vintage Suidial Mod with the Series 9 inspired case. It looks absolutely gorgeous. The case is from Lucas Atelier. It comes in two sizes, 36 and 39, but skip that 39. The bezel proportions are way off. They don't look like the birch, while the 36 bezel looks proper with the brushing and polishing ratio. Most 36mm mods are the Rolex Explorer case, the vintage one, the good one. And I do have one here, and I did put this movement dial and hands in there to give you guys a comparison. You're gonna see it in the macros. Which one do you think looks better? The case quality is pretty good, but there is a little bit of bleed over. The brushing goes into that high polished bevel that travels along the case. But you can only see it under macro, so it's not too bad. Other than that, it's a well done case. Just has a side slab look, and it's a little bit tall for a 36mm. So it does have maybe a little bit of a weird profile on the wrist, but in every other position on the wrist, it looks gorgeous. Now we went with the NH38 movement. We do have a screw down crown, 5.8mm, giving the watch 200 meters of water resistance. All right, 100 more than the birch. And we pull out once and it hacks. That's it. Push it in and it's in the winding position. The dial does have patina. The markers are deteriorating. They are hand applied Seiko logo, and some specs on the silver sunray finish. But you can only see that under extreme macro, and wearing the watch daily, it looks beautiful. So I think the vintage dial is a good option. The hands are from Nomokis, and they are Grand Seiko style hands. Dauphine brushing on the top, high polished bevels, and a painted blue seconds hand to give it a little splash of color. I think I did well here with this combination. Maybe I should have went with the all polished hands. Comment down below if you think I should have went with the all polished hands. These are the measurements: 35.7 in diameter, a thickness of 12.7, but that's including the double dome sapphire with clear AR. We got no drilled lugs and a lug to lug of 43 even. So with these dimensions, we have a compact, elegant watch. Although it is a little bit tall, we're gonna see some faraway shots on how this wears on my 6.5-inch wrist, and you guys be the judge. The case has an optional bracelet. I would skip it. The reviews are not great on the bracelet, and you know what? I think Grand Seikos belong on a beautiful leather strap. 20mm tapering down to 16. Now you can get this case with a sapphire case back, but it does add to the height a little bit, and the biggest negative of this case is that height, so skip it. Now the price. The original birch, 9,000 USD. This homage, a lot cheaper. We're gonna dissect that price. The case, 145 USD. The hands, 35. The dial, 50. The movement, NH38, 56. The handmade Etsy strap, 84 USD. Total, 290 USD. Very affordable for a 200-meter sapphire crystal Seiko movement with original dial. Yeah, it looks pretty good, eh? For the movement, NH38. It's basically a 4R movement, 24 jewels, hack hand wind, automatic, low beat at 21.6, VPH 42 hours of power reserve, and of course I did regulate it, so it's gonna perform decent. 290 amplitude. Wow, that's powerful. No error. We got -1, we got 0, we got -1, and the fourth and final round, -2. So 12 down, we're gonna see that positional variance. How is it gonna react on your wrist? Well, I already know. It's about +4 on the wrist. Because dial up, if you let it sit long enough, it actually settles to -4. So I settled with +7, +8 for 12 down, because I like to be around +3, +4 seconds a day with these type of movements, and I'm happy with that performance. So that's what we're gonna see here, ignoring that first number, +10, +8, +7, +6, and the fourth and final round, +6. All right, beat error increased, amplitude did drop, typical of these movements, but on the wrist performance is fantastic. If you want to build a 36 mil case and you're sick of the Explorer cases, this is a great option. I personally still like a 36 mil Explorer case the best. It wears nicer on the wrist. It's more thin, but this one, better quality because of the AR coating. It makes a big difference. What are your thoughts? Let me know which one is better, and is the mod successful? Do you guys like the mod? And guys, if you're still here, remember to subscribe, like the video, and check out the videos on the right of your screen right now, and I'll see you in the next one.